Ronell Nolan, President and CEO of Health Agents for America, coming to you live this Monday morning from the HAFA office. Today we are providing you with Michael Keegan, our political analyst's Washington report that you'll find very interesting, that outlines a lot of the key issues that are happening on Capitol Hill. I also want to give you an update about United Healthcare and the commission change that is currently either has been done, is being done, or trying to be done in several states. United Healthcare is removing commissions on some group products and requiring you to negotiate fees. We have several problems with that. This is the reason HAFA was started. Absolutely the reason. Louisiana had a bill that insurance companies wanted to remove commissions, and we fought that bill, and 2 years in a row it never made it to committee. But here we are again several years later into the ACA, and United Healthcare is striking once again. We know that this is happening, has happened. Texas, it's happening right now on groups 50 and above. Now, some are going to question, some of our industry are going to question and say, are you always just about agents and brokers? Do you care about the clients you represent? And I think that you've heard me several times say that what we do is for the clients that we represent. But HAFA was started absolutely for independent agents and brokers exclusively. We needed representation, we needed education, we needed activism, and we needed legislation. And that's why we call it Keeping It Real. So, yes, I'm going to fight for our commissions. Yes, I'm going to try to pass bills in every state and on the federal level, and it's a conversation at every CMS meeting. Yes, I think we deserve to be paid. No other profession in the United States, in the world, wants to work for free. We love our clients, but it's not an industry that we can afford to stay in without being paid. Now, United Healthcare wants to remove the commissions. Number one, have you negotiate the fees? Number two, my question, if you remove the commissions from rates that are already filed that include commissions, or are you going to return that commission in premium dollars to the client? I would say probably not. Number two, you're going to ask agents and brokers to negotiate those fees with their clients. Can they afford to pay twice? The commissions are already in the premium. They've paid once. Now you're going to ask them to negotiate fees outside of the premium. They're going to pay twice. They absolutely want to keep and deserve to have a licensed, educated, professional agent, broker, consultant. Can they afford you? Can they afford you? United Healthcare is going to say, we're going to collect it, we're going to put it in the premium, it's going to be seamless. It's not seamless. In Louisiana, you're wondering why there's such the ruckus. It's happening in other states, and there's no one stopping it, no one asking questions but HAFA, and once it's already in place, what can you do besides scream to the rafters and let people know what's happening? But in Louisiana, because of the fact that HAFA was started here, we passed legislation that said commissions must be standardized and must be in a schedule and must be released. This is the reason why we do not feel that United Healthcare can do this in Louisiana. We do not have this other type laws passed in other states. My apologies. We're small but mighty. We're growing. It's something I'd love to do, but we started in Louisiana, so that's where we have the law. I'd like to thank God for sending me that memo that was sent to key brokers. It wasn't sent to all of you, but it basically gave me a heads up saying that United Healthcare was going to remove commissions on groups 50 and above in Louisiana. Because of receiving that memo, I was able to reach out to media, to at least 30,000 brokers, to the Department of Insurance, and let people know exactly what was happening in Louisiana. Because of that, some of you received some information from United Healthcare in Louisiana saying bad information was being sent out, wrong information was sent out. I've got the memos from the key people. It is what it is. Department of Insurance reached out to them, and now they say it was an accident and it should be 100 and above. However, if you click on the WebEx that now says we're going to tell you all about it, when you click 100 and above, it says we're going to tell you about 50 and above. Still questionable. Now, if you Google United Healthcare, you will see that they made a 30% profit. So you question, why do they need to remove our agents' commissions? They say it's because of the MLR. I read a Kaiser report this morning that said that insurance companies increased their premiums too much because of the unknown risk corridor last year. I totally get it. They didn't know what was going to happen, but some overestimated. And some, because of that estimation, are now going to remove your commissions. It's not fair. 30% profit, it's not fair. So the reason for the big hubbub in Louisiana, we have laws that are in place. The next 2 weeks, HAFA will be meeting with the Department of Insurance, United Healthcare, NAFA, Big I, and PIA. We'll be sitting down and discussing the reasons why we feel that it can't be done in Louisiana. And again, we don't think it should be done in any state. Not every insurance company has taken your commissions, so I'd like to say thank you to those that are holding the line, maybe gave you a little bit of an increase, and I ask that you thank them too. It's not everybody, but we as an industry need to stand up and say enough is enough. No other profession in the world would work for free. They just wouldn't. We love our clients, like I said, but we can't work for free. So the fight is still the fight. I'm headed to D.C. In the morning. I'll be there for a week. I will be talking about this issue. It's an issue that needs to be brought forward. And the issue doesn't even have to be our commissions. It can be and is that clients, small groups, employers already paying exorbitant premiums are being asked to pay twice for their licensed agent or broker, their professional that assists them in all their needs. So if you need me, I'm here. I'm going to ask that you share the HAFA mission with your colleagues. We can't be a secret. If we want to pass this type of legislation, if we want to have a bigger voice, if we want to be at more tables, we've got to be bigger. You've got to share the mission. We've got to have more members. That's just the bottom line. But I'm here. I haven't shut up. It's not over until I stop screaming and you quit stomping your feet. Your feet, not feet. But have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. I'm proud to serve you, Ronell Nolan. Until next time.